Hello and welcome back to Haverford Sports Media. The national anthem just wrapped up. We have a big one for you tonight. We have Fords versus the Springfield Cougars. And it is going to be a tough one. Cougars undefeated 6-0 on the season. The Ford is right behind them in the standings at 5-1. So this is a potential championship decider.
Yeah, we're going to look for a really good game today, as both of these teams have just shown dominance throughout the entire season. It's going to be a good one.
I'm Jack Keaveney alongside Grant Laniak, and it looks like Springfield will kick off first as we see Menares, McCallion, and Yez in the backfield for the Fords. Peter Menares had that big kick return for a touchdown against LM.
Opening kickoff, too, yeah.
Yeah. That was last week. Ford's defense had a bit of trouble against the passing game of Lower Marion, but their run defense stayed ever persistent. As the kick is away, it will be Menares who takes it. He's going to go on the hashes on the left side. He immediately gets swallowed up by two defenders. Big hit, and the Fords will be starting around the 24-25.
Yeah, the Fords offense is just going to look to do what they do best, run the ball with Liam Taylor. He's going to look to have a dominant performance like he did last week against Lower Marion. It will be a little bit tougher as Springfield is a much better team. So we'll see what happens.
Well, they got the nice down marker. It's electronic. I don't know if that's on camera right now. I think it is. It's over on the top right. Fords in the wing tee as always. Kilpatrick keeps it himself. He goes up the middle. Not much there. He's going to be stopped just in front of the line. It'll be second down for the Fords.
Yeah, Kilpatrick's been able to show that he can also join in on this ground game. He's had great rushes, especially last week. He had a good 30-yard rush on a bootleg, and he scrambled up the middle to get a touchdown for the Fords.
He also had that big touchdown run against Strathaven, as he's going to hand this one off, and Taylor powers forward again. Solid gain. He's going to get it close to the end of the sticks. It'll be third and short for the Fords.
Yeah, Taylor's just shown his dominance and his ability to get through that second level.
Mm-hmm. Now, Grant, Liam Taylor is definitely the main attraction of this team, but we have seen a bunch of other guys step up this year as a secondary means of gaining ground. As here's Taylor again. He powers forward, and that looks like a first down for the Fords. They'll move the chains. But these other guys, you know, Peter Menares, Bobby Manier, the kicker who's also a wide receiver, McCallion's taken some carries. Like, what do they offer to the team?
Yeah, it helps take some pressure off of Liam Taylor and allow him to regain his energy so he can go on these long runs.
So 1st and 10 for the Fords at their own 42. Kilpatrick takes a snap, hands it off. And Taylor's, it looked like he got stopped for a second, but he circled back, tried to make another push. Still nothing there. I'm going to say about a yard gain on the play. So obviously the Fords' rushing offense is pretty much the only way that they move down the field. Kilpatrick has taken some throws. He had a big touchdown throw to Bobby Manier against William Tennant as this one's pitched to the side. And here comes Menares close to a first down on the right sideline.
Ford's showing their depth right there with Peter Menares getting that pitch on the outside. Well, it's just going to be a 1 yard short of that first down marker.
I do think Springfield is going to be looking for that the gap in the middle where Taylor usually goes. So if the Fords can utilize this jet sweeper, you know, even a pass or two, I think they're definitely going to go places.
Yeah, especially on those bootlegs that you usually see. As we see a tush push there out of the Fords, Kilpatrick just powers his way through the first down. Sorry. Yeah, as I was saying, Fords also use these play-action bootlegs to help get those crosser routes and get some open passes that maybe these defenses don't see on our film.
team's getting their sides from the sideline. You can probably hear the band going off now.
There we go. We got a wide receiver out there.
Takes the snap. Hands it off to Taylor. He's got a lane, but he's tripped up. One defender away from a breakaway. But still a solid gain for him as the Fords make some progress on first down.
Yeah, if he had just gotten through that last tackle, that was an ankle biter there.
By the heels, man. Unfortunate, but the Fords are now in Springfield territory. They're going to try and push through again as Kilpatrick keeping it. It's going to be close, but it looks like it will be third down.
Yeah, the Fords offense right now has just been able to get through that defensive line. The second level where the linebackers are is kind of stopping them a little bit, but once they're able to get through that, that should be
off to the races, yeah. And here's Taylor once again. He gets stuffed. We'll see if he is going to be marked short of the first down. The down marker says fourth right now.
Maybe we'll see another tush push here out of the Fords.
Yeah, it is 4th and inches, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it. I'd be surprised if they went for the field goal here, actually.
I don't know. It seems a little long. But we know Manier has a pretty big leg. And they will go for another tush push.
That's Kilpatrick. He gets to about the 35, so another first down for the Fords, and their offensive drive keeps going. The Springfield defense has been holding up pretty well, but again, it's the Fords that keep going consistently. They keep getting, 5 yards of play and keep extending drives, and that's where their success comes from. Klein goes in motion, but heads back to the wing-back kind of position that he sits at. Kilpatrick under center. Klein goes in motion again. He hands it off to Taylor over the left guard, and only a few there.
Yeah, even getting these 5 or 6 yard carries will be able to just advance your offense bit by bit. It'll run the clock down a little bit, not too much. But getting down that field is really all you need, as the Fords also have a good place kicker, so if they need to, they'll go for the field goal.
2nd and 7 now for the Fords. Menares goes in motion. He's going to get the pitch. Almost finds a lane there, but he runs into a defender. So a short gain makes it 3rd and about 5. Big 3rd down coming up for the Fords.
We could see maybe one of those bootleg plays where Kilpatrick either runs it up or passes that crosser out. But I would guess it'd be a run here.
Springfield shows blitz. Obviously the safest play here against the Fords offense. Taylor takes it. He's got a little bit of gain. We'll see where they mark him. It's going to be about 3 yards shy.
Fords could be looking for a field goal here, but it looks like they'll be going for it here on 4th down, which is a bit risky, but got to make a statement.
They are pretty deep into Springfield territory, as we're going to see Taylor take it on a little bit of a sweep there. We'll see.
It's going to be a close call. They might have to bring the chains out for this one.
I think he has it. He's right at the 25, and that will be a first down for the Fords.
Liam Taylor just showing his incredible strength there. Fords are now in, I'd say, field goal range here. So,
absolutely, yeah. But they do have a fresh set of downs, which is a bit of a breather for them. They're sitting at a 3rd and 5. They're looking to the air. They find Manier on the left side. He's trying to evade a tackle going down the sideline. He gets tackled along the numbers at about the 15. So it's going to be 2nd and short for them.
I'm going to say that one caught Springfield's defense off guard. They were most definitely looking for the Taylor up the middle. But,
absolutely.
I mean, great play there by Adam Kilpatrick and Bobby Manier.
Great read. I mean, the defense obviously going to show blitz most of the time as they're looking for Taylor to go up the middle. But, I mean, that's the kind of role that Manier and these other guys have been playing, is as, like, kind of something to catch the defense off guard. As here's another rush up the middle.
Just going to power through there.
Will be a first down for the Fords. But they're supposed to trip up the defense and, you know, get them when they're not looking. There's a great use of doing that there.
4 minutes left in this first quarter here for the Fords. Drained about almost the entire first quarter clock here.
Oh, wow. The drive has been going 8 minutes already. Here's a snap. They're going to go to the side again. That's Taylor inside the 10, and he gets brought down at about the 6. Don't say it, Jack. Don't say it.
Taylor just dragged linebackers for those extra yards, and those mean the most in these situations by the goal line.
A lot of self-control used there on that last call. It was calling to me like the Green Goblin mask. Kilpatrick under center. He's going to hand off to Taylor. He breaks through. He's going to be close to the goal line. The call is touchdown.
Wow, and again, Taylor just dragged him, I think maybe 2 or 3 defenders into the end zone with him.
So it's going to be an 8-yard touchdown rush for Liam Taylor, powering through for the first score of the game. Just under 3 minutes to play, and the Fords are up 6.
Manier is going to line up here for the extra point. Kilpatrick, the holder.
Kick is up, and it is good.
Drilled.
7-point lead for the Fords. Just a couple minutes remaining in the first quarter. It's a beautiful night out as well.
Yes.
We're up here on the roof at Springfield.
Hopefully it doesn't get too chilly up here.
Well, the sun is pretty much all the way down now. Beautiful view. Unfortunately, it's on the opposite side of the camera.
Got our Saturday night lights. Usually Friday, but Saturday will work. And on Haverford Township Day, too.
Exactly. Manier back for the kickoff. His team just drove down all the way from the 25 into the end zone. And the kickoff is going to be taken at the goal line. And that'll be a touchback.
Ford's defense is just going to look to shut down Springfield here with their strong front four, hoping to put some pressure on this quarterback and tackle the running back for a TFL. That's optimal here.
Springfield does throw it a little bit more than the Fords do, so they are going to have to be wary of that. I think that's where their defense has shown a bit of a kink in the armor. But they've faced some good passing offenses recently, and they've been able to hold their ground. By the way, the Phillies are now winning.
JT Real Muto, 2-run triple.
So exciting. They're going to look to the air on the left side by the numbers. And he breaks a tackle, and he's going to be close to a first down. That was Mike Neville on the catch.
Yeah, you can see there Springfield had 2 wideouts, which is going to show that they're more prone to passing than the Fords, but probably not as much as Laura Marion.
I'd like to point out that the quarterback's name is John Hopkins as he's looking to the air again. Going back to Neville downfield, just overthrown. Do you think he was named after the college,
Not sure.
John Hopkins?
Could be.
Anyway, that was a good throw. Just a little bit too much on it.
Yeah, Neville really tried his hardest there, stretching out for the ball, just a little bit beyond his fingertips. Even if he had gotten it in his hands, it looked like it was going to hit the ground. So, but that does stop the clock there for Springfield.
So it is 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. Hopkins under center. He's going to hand it off this time. They go over the right tackle, and there's a lot of grass in front of him. He's going to go up the right sideline and past the 50. There's Luke Valerio.
Explosive play there. He just got through that second level, and he just saw green grass in front of him. But thankfully, the Fords stopped that there.
The Fords, I think, we're looking pass again.
Yeah, that's going to be an advantage here for Springfield. I mean, having the Fords who run the ball, I'd say 90% of the time, is easier for defense because they're able to read it. But having that ability to pass and throw whenever you'd like, it's really good for an offense.
Here's another handoff over the right tackle. Not as much there, but still a solid gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a flag thrown.
It's looking like a false start against Springfield, so they'll move back 5 more yards. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Basically a TFL there. I mean, moving back 1 yard.
We'll take it. This offense is very two-way. It's dynamic, and the Fords are going to have to adapt to that. Snap taken. Handoff. Up the middle. And he's almost taken down. They faked a handoff first.
Yeah, that looked like a little bit of a halfback counter there.
A little delay there. The one they used as a decoy got smoked.
Yes. The defensive line was back there, and they were ready for another handoff up the middle. Sorry.
They were able to get the actual ball carrier, but it looked like they were confused a little bit. As Hopkins now rolls to his right, fires to the sideline, complete.
Oh, and there's a flag. Looks like it's going to be on the Fords here, and that'll give Springfield a little extra yards.
Late hit, maybe?
Maybe a face mask. I'm not sure.
The refs are talking it over. But these are the kind of penalties that you don't normally see at the Fords games because they're a ground-heavy team.
Oh my God.
Unnecessary roughness, it looks like.
It's going to give Springfield a lot of yards there. 15 to be exact. That's going to make that play 25 yards.
That's brutal. The Fords had him at a 3rd and 7. It looked like Springfield was going to get the first down anyway, but 15 yards is a big difference maker. As Hopkins is under center again. He sets it to the left side, trying to get that outside line. He takes the cut and is brought down inside the 20.
Yeah, those sweep runs by their halfbacks are really fooling the Fords outside linebackers and defensive line. They're not able to get to the halfback as quick as they'd like to. As that's going to bring the end of the quarter. And we'll be right back.
And we're back with second quarter action. Ford's up 7, but Springfield is driving. They're inside the red zone now. On 2nd and 5. Hopkins under center, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and it will go to the backs. They're going to take it over the right side. And another great gain for Valerio.
That was a great formation there by Springfield, as they had the 2 wide receivers to the right, ran the ball to the left, so that brings those 2 defenders who are covering those wide receivers. It'll take them longer to get over to the ball, so it eliminates 2 defenders from...
Exactly. If Valerio found open space, there would have been nobody to stop him in the secondary. But that will bring up another first down. And Springfield just seemingly unstoppable now.
Ooh. And that seems to be a false start there by Springfield. Just jump there a little bit.
So 1st and 15 now.
Yes.
Big chance for the Fords. Springfield breaks the huddle. 1 wide receiver, 2 backs, 1 tight end. They're going to hand it off to the left side. A lot of room for him. He's going to the end zone. Touchdown, Springfield.
That was a great play design. They faked the ball twice there, and they little pitch to the tight end or maybe the receiver.
Tanner Cole on the run. Went to the outside. Just nothing but open space.
That's really where the Fords have struggled this year. Those outside runs, those passes, just not able to hawk them down as much as they'd like to. Yeah, the Fords' strength is really in that interior defensive line.
Here's the long snap. The kick is up. And good. So we're all tied here at 7. Just over 11 minutes to play in the half. Springfield gets ready to kick off for the 2nd time this game. Menares back deep. He's got McCallion and Yes to either side of him. All 3 of them can be a threat with the ball in their hands. It's taken at the 11 by Menares. He's going along the hashes on the left side. Just shy of the 30. So not bad starting position for the Fords.
Not bad at all.
Their offense has been creeping down the field little by little. They don't have as much time now that they did before. I mean, obviously, 11 minutes is a lot, but they took 10 minutes, 9-10 minutes on their last drive to get all the way down to the end zone.
Yeah. Fords are going to look for a big play here. Maybe Liam Taylor, a big run would be huge here.
It's going to be tough with that Springfield defense showing blitz pretty much all the time. As here's the wing tee again. Taylor will take it. He gets stuffed immediately. Barely anything to gain there for the Fords, and it'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Springfield's got 5 defensive linemen shown, so that's definitely going to show more pressure on Liam Taylor and the inside run. So Fords are going to probably look to go outside run, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And Taylor's not always the guy to take those outside runs. He's more of a physical running back. He goes through the defense.
Derrick Henry type.
Some may say that. You know, I think somebody might have said that earlier in weeks past. I don't know. but he takes it there, gets a solid gain, but it will be 3rd and 4. They're going to the outside. They want somebody like Minaris, who's a lot lighter on his feet, maybe a little bit quicker, better at avoiding defenders and going through them. As here's a handoff. I think it's Chris Klein this time, pushing up towards the first down marker, and they will get it. So another first down. Kilpatrick set. He's going to pitch it left side. Looks like McCallion, he's got open room along the numbers on the left side. Stiff arm gives him a couple extra yards. Absolutely brutal at the end there. And he's going to go all the way inside the Springfield 40.
That was a powerful run.
My goodness.
And that was the outside run that the Fords were looking for to exploit this Springfield defense.
Correction, he will be back at the 42, but still a huge gain for the Fords. And that stiff arm at the end did force him out of bounds, but Mike Neville took a hit there.
Big one.
And they go back to Taylor up the middle. Only a couple for him this time. I do think the Fords are going to have to get a little bit creative here.
Yeah. They might have to bring out these play-action passes that I've been talking about.
Liam Taylor is incredibly skilled, but against a defense like this, if it's predictable, it's going to be stopped.
Yeah, just like our game against Strathaven, where he was held to under 100 rushing yards, which is rare.
Here's another handoff. Taylor finds the breakaway. He finally gets through that line and takes it to the house. Fords reclaim the lead. Touchdown.
There is that explosive play we are talking about. Liam Taylor got through that second level. He got through that defensive line, and the secondary couldn't stop him.
It's just amazing to watch. I love watching that. I don't think it'll ever get old.
It's unstoppable sometimes.
I think I might be peeking the mic.
Sorry if we're getting a little loud. Very excited here. Away game, so.
Kick is up and good. A little bit of pressure coming from the left side, but Springfield not able to get there quite in time. Good effort, though, from TJ Valetti. So the Fords will set to kick off again. 8 minutes left in the half. A little bit of a quicker drive than last time, taking only 3 minutes instead of 9, but a score is a score, and they're up 7.
Springfield is probably going to look to maybe pass a little bit more with a little less time, but they've been able to get these big plays, these 10-plus yard, those 20-plus yard plays that the Fords really haven't been able to, except for that last play there by Liam Taylor. Springfield really hasn't been in many third-and-long situations as Fords have, but...
Yeah, the Fords held them to, I think, only 2 third downs the entire drive.
Have we played them yet?
That definitely took a lot of pressure off of that Springfield offense when they were driving down initially.
Mm-hmm. Kickoff, sails through the air, taken at the goal line, and it will be ran out on the left side along the numbers, and there's a lane, but he's ultimately tripped up near the 40, so a big return. Ford's defense not at a great start point.
If I were near there, I would have kicked that into the end zone, but I don't blame him at all.
The Ford's last drive was capped off with Nils McCallion running for about 20 yards, and then Liam Taylor, taking it another 40 to the house. As here's a pitch to the left side for Springfield. There's a little bit to gain there, probably about 5 on the play, but the Fords definitely getting used to this offense a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if once you've seen that initial drive, it gets a sense of how they're going to react, these signals that they have, and I mean, it just shows where the offense's mind is this night, this lovely night.
Last bit of color is fading from the sky, and it is a handoff over the left guard and a big gain for Valerio and the Springfield offense.
Another first down there on second down, too, which is what we were saying has been happening a lot. These runs have been able to get through the second level.
But that is really the first huge run up the middle that we've seen.
Yes.
Most of their big plays have been coming when they're going to the outside.
Yeah.
We've seen less passes. They came out with 2 and then kind of slowed down, but they're looking for one here. Hopkins rolls to his right. He's looking deep, and it is intercepted. The Fords take it away. Menares gets in front of Neville and swipes it.
And that is a huge turn of momentum here for the Fords. Now they'll have 6:45 left to go down this field and hope to score another touchdown. But that play by Springfield, that was a play-action boot. And then Springfield was looking for that deep pass when they had a check down across the middle there. But
it looked like Neville was open, but the throw maybe was a little bit short, and he had to wait there.
It's a great lurk by Menares, yeah.
That gave Menares time to catch up. The Fords are backed up shy of the 25 in their own half. Kilpatrick under center. He's going to hand it off up the middle. Taylor with a little bit of room to run, and he is close to another first down.
As I've said many times tonight already, he's just running straight through them,
it's like
shaking them off.
off of defenders and keeps going. So it'll be 2nd and 1. So the Fords 3 feet away from a first down. And shockingly, they go back to the wing tee.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Here's another handoff. Taylor plunges through the line. Looks like he does have the first down, but not much more.
Looks like it might be 3rd and inches.
Did they mark him short? Short? Did they mark him short? What?
Looks like it, but Fords have strived in this 3rd and 1 or 3rd and inches. This play has been pretty effective here.
3rd and a millimeter.
Yeah. Fords, just like the Eagles, have run tush push on most of these plays, and
it's worked for them too.
Yeah.
And it looks like a timeout will be called, so we will step away for a second here. Don't go anywhere. Fords with a turnover, getting the interception, and they're driving back down the field.
Refs brought the chains out there, and it was called first down, so he was not marked short.
A little bit of a break for the Fords. I mean, I don't think the 3rd and inches would have been a problem for them, but it does give them a fresh set of downs to toy with. We'll see what they can come up with here. The band is still going. That's definitely picking up on the mics. Under center, Kilpatrick gonna take it himself over the right side. And he's got a few yards there. Not a bad play.
Fords are just going to be very protective of this football, not looking to pass, especially after Springfield turned it over. They're going to look to just take the ball down the field little by little, hopefully drain the rest of the clock.
I think their goal is to make it a 2-score game going into half. As here's Taylor again with a breakaway. Does a little bit of a juke move by the end of the chains. Doesn't quite work out for him, but it looked cool at least.
And that's going to be a first down here for the Fords, too.
Fords stick with their wing tee. Kilpatrick will hand it off to Taylor, and he's stuffed immediately. So not as big of a play as last time. As his helmet comes off in the scuffle, but he seems to be all right. Might need a new helmet.
28, Sebastian Simone again on the stop.
It's going to come off fair play, too, so. It's not ideal, but I know we have great depth in the backfield, so.
The Fords can still get it done, but here's the thing. The Springfield offense now can't predict what they're going to do because they have the other guys out there. And so there's so many ways they can go here. And they are going to take it to the side. Menier bobbles it a little bit. He's trying to find a lane. Cuts back along the left side, and he's tripped up in the backfield.
It's a great tackle there by Springfield.
Valerio in on the tackle there.
It's a great read by Valerio there. Meneres tried to go around the other side, but
Didn't work out.
It's going to be 3rd and 15 here. Fords may look to pass here.
Taylor is back in the game. Man in motion. Kilpatrick looking to throw here. He's going to roll to his right. And he's going to slide down short of the line of scrimmage, and it'll be a 4th and 17 for the Fords. So the punt crew will come out. Unfortunate that they couldn't make points out of the turnover. But if nothing else, it drains a lot of clock and potentially prevents a score for Springfield going into the half.
Yeah, Springfield's going to take a timeout here to not let that clock bleed as much. But they're going to have around 2 minutes, 45 seconds. But that probably wasn't the result the Fords were looking for on that interception.
We'll take a break real quick. We'll be right back with the punt.
It's the punt here for the Fords.
High punt to inside the 40. Fair catch called, and Springfield will take it from there. 2:36 on the clock. The Fords defense just has to hold on for a little bit longer, try and take this lead into halftime.
Especially because Springfield gets the ball at half.
Exactly.
If I were Springfield, I'd probably open up with a run to get Haverford thinking run and then go for pass. But
they will go with a run over the left side and very close to a breakaway. But it's going to be Taylor and I think Meneres in on that tackle. That is not Meneres.
Luke Valerio has just been able to get through that defense and that second level and get these 10-plus yard plays like they're nothing.
I still can't tell who that is, and it's bothering me. I saw the 4, and I thought it was Meneres, but Meneres is back playing safety there by the 45. Here's a pitch to the left side. It will be a first down, but the Fords stop him soon after. He will get out of bounds, though, and that stops the clock with under 2 minutes to play.
Springfield's got the ball around the 50 here. With a fresh set of downs, too. It's dangerous.
1:59 on the clock. The Ford's defense just has to be persistent. As here's another run up the middle. A cut move on the right side, and he's got open space, but eventually will be tracked down by Menares at about the 25.
Huge play there out of Valerio. 25 yards. Oh, but he's limping a little bit. May have been injured there a little bit. That'd not be ideal for Springfield.
He is staying in the game, though.
Yes. Valerio has been amazing at rushing the football up the middle here.
And he's going to go out wide. He's on the far side of the field there. They will keep the handoff up the middle.
Looks like Springfield's going to call timeout here to stop the clock. Inside the red zone now.
That was Valetti on that last run. 1:21 on the clock. Timeout taken. But a lot to talk about here, as the Fords need to prevent a touchdown if they want to keep the lead going into half. Springfield does get possession coming out of the half. That interception they had earlier in the quarter could prove to be fruitless if Springfield can score here.
Yeah, if Springfield's able to score a touchdown here, the needle moves in the other direction. I mean, the momentum just shifts into halftime, which is not what you're looking for as a team. You really want to bring that momentum into halftime and come out of half with a strong drive or defensive drive.
So it'll be 2nd and 2. Ford's defense being put to the test here. It's a 2nd and 2. And Springfield's going to hit it off over the left tackle. They're inside the 10.
It's Valerio again.
And I think they have just taken their final timeout.
I don't think so. I think...
No, the clock is still running. It's just because it was a first down they stopped it for a couple seconds. So 1st and goal. They're going to hand it off over the left side, and the Fords finally get to him. About a yard there.
Springfield was looking for one of those outside runs that have been so efficient today.
And here is the final timeout. So 2nd and 9-ish on the 9. 2nd and goal, really, but 9 yards to go. And the Fords defense has 43 seconds to waste here. I think it's fine if the Cougars score a field goal here, because the Fords will still have the lead. I think as long as they prevent the touchdown here. How do you think they can do that?
I mean, if their front defensive line is able to stop Valeria, who's just been torching through, I'm pretty sure that's what Springfield's going to look for here. But once again, they have no more timeouts, so they won't be able to stop the clock again. So they may be looking for an outside run, and maybe the halfback will try and get out of bounds, or maybe a pass.
Springfield is definitely going to try and go no huddle here, so they're going to just fire off plays if they need to.
Yeah, trying to waste as little amount of time as they can.
They break the huddle here.
It is going to be a
Hopkins,
quarterback keeper.
He capes it himself towards the pylon, and he is in for the touchdown. Real close there.
Very interesting play there by Springfield. Ford's defense was looking at on the outside run or inside run to the left, and they just didn't have a key on the quarterback keeper.
So the Fords now up 14-13 going into the extra point, so it'll likely be tied at the end of the half. Still 40 seconds. And Maneras could always make a good return. Can never count that out. Here's the snap. Kick is up.
And it's no good.
It goes wide left, I think. So big break for the Fords here.
I think that pressure on the left side may have gotten to that kicker. It looks like it was Kilpatrick coming around that left side, looking to block it, and he put that pressure on the kicker, and he shanked that one a little bit wide left.
That's actually great for the Fords. Now they still have the lead, albeit it's 1 point.
Hey,
And
a point is a point.
I know. 1 point can win a game.
Yes.
I really hope that's foreshadowing. We win by 1. Wouldn't that be super cool?
That would be amazing. You know, especially with Springfield being undefeated.
So the Fords up 1 with about 40 seconds left on the clock in the first half. They're going to take this kick return.
I think Springfield's probably going to squib this one. So, or not squib it, just knock it to Maneras because he is such a lethal return man for the Fords.
It looks like they will go to Maneras. Maneras takes it at about the 5. He's looking for an open lane, dives towards the middle, nothing there. 33 seconds on the clock. Fords probably have a couple plays left in them.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that they maybe throw, but you don't want to throw any interceptions here late in the game. Or not late in the game, sorry. Late in the half.
I was doing that during the soccer game earlier this morning. Fords did win that one.
Yes, 4-3 against Satterton.
Big upset.
Fords might get creative with these last couple plays.
I'd like to see it. Just experiment. But they'll keep going with the tried and true method of give it to Liam, he'll find something. Timeout called. Gain of about 5. Fords will take a timeout.
25 seconds left here.
Fords still have 2 timeouts left on the 26.
Hopefully we could see William Taylor breakaway run. That would be ideal.
They're going to go to Liam Taylor over the left side. He's got some open space, and he's out past the 40. So a first down for the Fords. They got 20 seconds left on the clock.
They're going to take another timeout. And that was a rare play there by the Fords. It was a pitch to Liam Taylor, which is usually...
That's usually given to Maneras.
Yeah, Maneras or McCallion, and that one pitched to Taylor. I'm not opposed to that. That was a great play there.
These pitches have worked out for them a lot in this game. We saw McCallion take one 20 yards earlier. Taylor now on a big carry here, and I think they might want to utilize that later in this game.
Yeah, both teams especially have been able to use this outside run to fool these outside linebackers and these corners on the outsides. Not able to tackle these running backs as much as the linebackers or defensive linemen can.
So the Fords have 1 timeout left, 20 seconds to play, and about 60 yards to go.
Looking for field goal range here, I'd say.
Any points will be good for them. Or just a little bit of a confidence booster even going into the half, trying to make some big plays. They will break the huddle. They're waiting for Springfield to do the same.
And the Fords are going to have a wide out here, so maybe they'll look to pass.
Potentially.
It's not been near, though.
That's Yez out there on the right side. Forwards will take it from the left hash. Kilpatrick under center. Menares in motion. They will look to throw. He's going deep for Menares, and just a little bit too far. In fact, nearly picked off by Valerio.
Yeah, that was a wheel route there out of Menares. Coming out of the backfield, trying to fool the secondary. Not see him, but Valerio picked him up. Had great coverage there.
It will stop the clock. 12 seconds left. I don't think throwing's a bad idea right now.
No, not at all. Especially when you have such great wideouts and running backs who can go down the field and beat these defenders in the secondary. Especially like Manier, who is lined up out wide here.
Fords will keep it on the ground here. Not much room for Taylor. And it looks like they will just let the clock run out. So we'll go to halftime. The score, Fords 14, Cougars 13, and we have ourselves a game.
Springfield will get the ball in the second half, but Ford's defense will look to shut them down early and get the ball back. Let's hope.
I think the only thing that didn't really go well for the Fords was the drive that they had after the interception.
Yes.
If they could have gotten points off of that, I think that would have been a huge gain for them. But their offense has been doing really well. Their defense has had some good moments. I mean, the Springfield offense is difficult to play against, so you can't really hold it against them too much.
Yes.
But we'll be back in about 20 minutes after halftime. Hopefully we can see the Fords keep that lead or extend it. Don't go anywhere.
Yes.
And the drum line is absolutely popping off down on the track. I'm getting distracted by it, but the Fords will kick off, and Springfield takes it. They have a lane by the numbers, and they'll bring it up past the 30. So good opening to the half for Springfield.
Yeah, and Springfield's just going to look to advance the ball down the field in little increments, just like Haverford did on the opening kickoff, on the opening drive.
Eli's going upside down.
Oh, gosh. We got a drummer upside down.
Cooper, can we show Eli going upside down real quick? No.
Very interesting.
It's amazing.
Springfield's going to start this drive off with 2 wideouts to the right.
But it is going to go to the running back, and he's blown up at the line. Valerio, nowhere to go.
That's something that the Fords struggled with in the first half, is those inside runs. Valerio just really got through that line in a great fashion, just like slithering his way through the second level. But right there, the Fords defensive line made a great play to blow up that run, as this drum line is very loud.
They're looking to pass now, rolling to his right and throwing to his right is Hopkins. He's got a man open and with a lot of room. Tanner Call on the catch.
As the drum line there is going to end.
No!
But it was a great halftime performance there by the Fords. And Springfield had a great halftime performance there as well by their marching band.
I'm going to see if next home game we can try and get the field mic'd up for the halftime performance.
That would be awesome.
We'll see how that works out. As here's another rush over the right side. Tripped up, but keeps going. And that's close to another first down for Valerio.
I don't think that was Valerio. Valerio was outside. But I would have guessed the same thing, so.
That's a 2, not a 3. Can I read?
I don't know. It's going to be 2nd and inches here for Springfield.
Based on what we've seen, I don't think this is going to be a problem for them. They've had a very explosive offense, and they've definitely continued it into the second half. As here's another handoff. It goes up the middle to get the first down, but not much more.
Yeah, they probably didn't want to risk maybe a fumble. Just trying to get that first down there.
Good decision. It pans out well for them. Under 10 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Ooh, and the Springfield tries to draw the Fords offsides, but they will not go offsides. And that run's going to go for about 4 or 5 yards.
So another solid pickup for Springfield. If they keep going 3-4 yards a play, I mean, that's a first down on every drive.
Yeah, that's just what the Fords did, too, on the opening drive. Had those 4 or 5 yard carries to get those first downs efficiently with some of those tush pushes sprinkled in. But Springfield's not really getting to third down here.
Under center, they're going to hand it off again. Fords look like they get there, but he keeps pushing. That's close to another first down.
It's going to be 3rd and, I'd say 2 for Springfield.
Call on the carry that time. 3rd and short. So the Fords have to show up here on defense.
Yeah, I think Springfield's going to go to those outside runs, try to trip up Haverford, because those outside runs have worked very efficiently.
They go up the gut, and there's a lane. Valerio is off to the races. He's got one more defender tracking him down, and he will be tackled inside the 5. Menares barely catching up to him, but a huge play for Springfield.
Yeah, Valerio's just been able to show his big play personality here with just getting through those levels with great speed. Springfield's now in the red zone.
knocking on the door of another touchdown on the 3. First and goal. They're just going to hand it off to Valerio. He cuts to the right, and it looks like he is in for another touchdown.
It's a great opening drive there by Springfield. Able to get those first downs by running the ball up the middle just very efficiently. And that one big play by Valerio got them in the red zone, and he finished it out there for Springfield.
This game is definitely going to be won on offense.
Springfield might be going for 2 here to compensate for that missed extra point that they had at the end of the first half.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
It is very risky, though, because then they'd only be up 5.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they will opt to go for 2. And they're going to pitch it to the outside and call no problem, pushing past 2 defenders to get in there for the extra 2. And it's now 21-14. Springfield takes the lead for the first time.
It's a very good play call there by Springfield's offensive coordinator, as Fords were probably expecting a inside run there because it was a very short yardage, but Springfield knew that Fords have trouble on those outside runs, and they exploited that very weakness to get that extra point back. Ford's offense is going to look to come back and get a good response here.
It's their first time tonight playing from behind, but we've seen what they can do the entirety of the first half. I mean, even against this defense, they had only 1 drive that did not result in points.
Yeah, and that drive was off of a turnover, so.
Whenever Springfield breaks the huddle on the kickoff, they all run towards the ball. It's like a kind of a fake out there.
It's a very...
Do you think they might actually try and do it if this game is close towards the end?
I mean, it's a great strategy because Fords initially probably thought that they were going to go for a quick, maybe even an onside kick.
I saw that at the end of the first half, and I thought like they might use it late in the fourth if they have to. Neres takes it from the 15, cuts to his right, gets a lot of room, and is up to the 35 before he gets pushed back by several blue jerseys. .7:42 on the clock. Ford's offense takes the field at the 34 in their own half. Their last drive ended short because of the clock. Wasn't able to do anything, but here's a big run from Taylor. He needs to break 1 tackle to get free, but he can't. But he will take it over the 50 into Springfield territory.
Yeah, he was carrying that defender, and that last defender just held on by the skin of his teeth to pull down Taylor around the 45. Sorry. And Tyler's going to come off for a play. Naris is going to come in.
He looks winded.
Trainer's going to check him out, make sure he's okay.
But the game will continue, and this time it goes up the middle.
Correction.
It was McCallion going up the middle. Took him a while to get out of that pile. Couldn't quite catch the number.
Yeah, Ford is once again with Liam Taylor out of the game. They just have such great depth here in the backfield with McCallion, Naris, and Klein.
Oh.
That play was blown up from the beginning.
I didn't have time to say anything. I mean, They faked the handoff to McCallion. He got stopped at the line. So Kilpatrick tried to take it himself on the right side, but he got stopped immediately as well.
Yeah, that looked to be a triple option there out of the forwards with the handoff and the quarterback option to pitch. But the defenders just blew that up straight through the A gap, tackle McCallion immediately. Kilpatrick.
So it's 3rd and 8. They lose 1 on the play. As Kilpatrick will try and take it himself over the right side. Runs into the defense, but powers through for a few extra.
It's going to be 4th down here.
4th and 4.
Pivotal play call here for the Fords.
It is a tough decision because I don't know if Manier can make it at this distance. It might be a little bit too much for him. That would be what? 30, 39.
Very far. I think it'd be around like a 47-yard, but let's hope they pick up the first here.
Fords will go for it, and it's Taylor going up the middle. He has a lane, and he will pick up the first down.
That is a great play there by the Fords.
A heart stopper.
Their classic triple option or wing T. He just blew straight through the second level. Does what he does best. Got that first down.
All the way down to the 31.
Stoppage here. I think it might be a referee timeout. Taylor's going to come out again.
Dave goes back to him. Is it his nose?
I think it may be a bloody nose.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely want to pay attention to that, especially with...
Kilpatrick keeps it himself, but he gets absolutely destroyed in the backfield.
That is exactly what happened last time Liam Taylor came off. Fords just ran another triple option, and defensive line straight through the A-gap tackled Kilpatrick once he got the ball.
I want to say that was Finn Delaney with the initial hit, spinning Kilpatrick around, and another teammate came in to finish him off.
It's going to be 2nd and 15. That's a long...
Yikes.
It's going to be difficult to get this first down, but Fords have shown great perseverance in these 2nd and 3rd down situations.
You get a little bit more out of it this time.
It's Liam Taylor. He just is fighting. He just refuses to go down.
So they're going to get it back to 3rd and 11-ish.
Yeah, Liam Taylor took about 5 defenders there to tackle him right there. I mean, that's just insane.
Out of the wing tee again. Kilpatrick takes a snap, pitches it to Taylor on the right side. He's got a lane. He might have the first down. He does.
Another ankle biter there by Springfield. But Liam Taylor, I mean, he is just showing his best work here in the second half while having a bloody nose. I mean,
he might be scaring the defenders away with it. That might actually be an advantage for him.
Yeah.
Probably
just shows his great resilience. I mean, he is...
If he's bleeding, he probably can't be on the field.
Yeah.
But as of now, it is stopped, so that's good. Here's another handoff to Taylor over the left side. Big gap for him, and he takes it close to another first down. It looks like he will have it. Or no, he's going to be inches short.
Looks like it might be another tush push here for the Fords.
Honestly, as long as they get the first down.
Yeah. A fresh set of downs inside the 10 would be very good.
2:20 on the clock in the third quarter. Fords down by a touchdown. They're going to hand it off once again. That's Taylor getting flipped on his head.
Great tackle there by Springfield. I mean, if someone's going for your legs, I mean, you can't run through that one. That's a little bit more tough to get out of. But it's going to be 3rd and short again. And it's going to be a timeout here. I think a ref timeout.
So we'll step away for a second. Fords, 3rd and short in the red zone. Don't go anywhere. Brought out the chains, but it will remain 3rd and 1 for the Fords.
I'm going to assume they're going to go for that tush push here, as it has worked many times. But Springfield may be anticipating it with box stacked. It's going to be a close one here, too.
Going to see what the call is. It's close right now. And they're signaling 1st down. So 1st and goal for the Fords at about the 9.
Fords are going to look to answer back from Springfield's first drive. Touchdown.
Here's a pitch to the outside. It dodges 1 tackle. Menares trying to go for the pylon, but he stopped inside the 5. Great effort, though. I thought he might have gotten dropped in the backfield, but
yeah, that was close, but Menares shook that defender off and ran up the sideline. Got out of bounds, too. That'll stop the clock.
1:15 in the quarter. On the 4. So 4 to go in 2 plays. And Kilpatrick will take it himself on the option. He pitches it to Menares, and he's in.
There's that triple option play.
I thought Kilpatrick was tackled before he got it off, but he just snuck it through.
That's the specialty of the triple option play. They have the run up the middle with Taylor, which is unstoppable, but Kilpatrick read the defense. They were keying on Taylor. He brought it to the outside. He got tackled, so he pitches it to Menares for that,
I'm going to watch that
touchdown. That was a lethal play there by the Fords. Triple option is a very dynamic play here in high school football. Menares' extra point almost gets blocked, but oh, and there's a flag. It looks like it's going to be roughing the kicker. Menares does get the extra point too, so. Refs are talking. They're going to pick up the flag, it looks like.
We're going to step away while they get this sorted. Don't go anywhere. So all tied up at 21 here after that kick. I went back to watch the touchdown shovel
Triple
to
option.
Menares. I don't know how Kilpatrick got that one off. He had 2 or 3 defenders actively bringing him to the ground.
It's a great pitch by Kilpatrick. Oh, and
Squib here. And it'll be picked up at about the 25, and they will power it past the 30, maybe up to the 35. Valetti that time.
Ford's defense is going to look to just play a dominant game here. I mean, they haven't really been able to stop that inside run, so maybe coaches have made adjustments. Let's hope. Springfield offense has been able to get yards on every side, or every facet of the game. Run, pass, scramble. Been pretty much unstoppable here tonight.
Springfield will start from the left hash on the 33. Hopkins takes it and hands it off, but there's a fumble. We'll see if the Fords can jump on top of it. Waiting for the signal, but it looks like Springfield got it back.
Looks like
even still, that's good for the Fords.
Handoff was fumbled there, I think, by Valerio, sorry. But even then, that's slightly pushing the momentum the Fords' way. By forcing some of those possible turnovers, it gets in the offense's mind.
And Valerio's going to take it on the left side, and he has got a ways to go. Trying to get one last block. He does. Menares tries to bring him down, but he can't quite do it either. Touchdown, Valerio.
I think that was Tanner Cole, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, that's going to be that jet. It was a jet sweep there out of the Springfield offense.
It's the second time I have mistaken him for Valerio.
Those outside runs, man. I mean, Springfield offense has just been unstoppable on those outside runs. Fords have not been able to shift their defensive line to go over there yet, but
I don't have a math class this semester. Right? I'm not doing well with numbers at the moment.
Extra points lining up. Fords got heavy pressure coming on the left side. It's going to be good, though.
That's gonna be good.
28-21, Springfield.
28, the Fords 21.
Ford's offense is going to look to respond here with 12 seconds left in the third quarter.
Has been quite of a shootout here, back and forth between the two teams. It's going to be a matter of who breaks first.
Yes. Who makes the first mistake? Seems like Springfield's offense today has just, once again, just been unstoppable on those outside runs, as I was saying earlier.
Yeah, they're really explosive compared to the Fords, and the Fords are more about that consistent gain. And
Yes.
if they see an opening, they go for it. But it looks like Springfield, every other play, they're going down the field.
Yeah, 10 or 15 yards almost every other play by Valerio or Tanner Cole. It's definitely been a shootout here today with two just great teams. I mean, Springfield undefeated, Haverford only having one loss on the year. Springfield does that
Fake out
little
thing.
fake out, yeah.
I definitely think they're going to do it if it's
They
close at the end.
Yeah.
I want to see them do it.
I don't think I do.
This one goes deep. Menares takes it at about the 5.
Oh.
He slips up, and that's very unfortunate for the Fords.
That's going to set them back a little bit.
Cleats just kind of gave out there, I guess.
Yeah, can't really do much about that, but that is going to set the Fords back about 15 yards from where they would usually start.
But they will keep looking forward, and that's hopefully the direction they will move in the coming minutes.
Got 90 yards to go down the field.
We got 10 seconds left in the quarter, so it's going to be a long march to the other side of the field. going to be taken up the middle. Taylor pushing past several defenders. He breaks a ton of tackles and gets a great gain.
And that's going to end the third quarter, and we're going to go into the fourth quarter with the Fords having the ball. 2nd and 5, driving down the field to try and respond. We'll be right back. Fords starting the fourth quarter with the ball. It's going to be a handoff here. Liam Taylor fighting through. He'll get that first down.
Actually on tech.
Fords are going to be at about the 25-yard line here. Fresh set of downs here.
Fords still have a ways to go on this drive. Patrick hands it off over the right tackle. That's going to be a few on the play.
11 minutes left here in the game. This is a dangerous spot here for the Fords because if they score a touchdown, that gives Springfield the ball with enough time for maybe only one more possession. It's a tough spot here. Even if the Fords offense scores, their defense is going to have to show up big. There's a flag thrown here. Looks like it's going to be false start. Set the Fords back.
Tough break for the Fords. I mean, against a defense that's already been, such of an issue for them. Despite their points, they've had to work for every yard.
It's going to be 2nd and 13 here.
Maneris goes in motion.
Looks like they were trying to get Springfield to jump off sides there, try and regain those yards.
It won't work. Maneris goes in motion again, but it'll go to Taylor over the right side. He's still pushing, but not a huge gain there. It's going to bring him back to about the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to be 3rd and 10 here for the Fords. It's a long play here. Pretty sure they're going to pass. They won't. It'll be a pitch over to Klein. Oh, but they're going to say he was down. It's a tough break for the Fords.
That option read hasn't really worked for them all season. And unfortunately, it looks like they will have to kick it away. So that gives the Cougars a big advantage in this one.
Yeah, especially, as I was saying earlier, even if the Fords had scored this drive, the Cougars would have had enough time to go down and score another touchdown. But looks like this one might be slipping out of the Fords' hands, but you never know.
There's still time left on the clock, so anything's possible. But this is only the second punt of the game, and it's almost blocked. Meniere's looking for a penalty marker, but none thrown. It goes to Springfield's 40. And their offense will pick up from there. Their last play, Cole went down almost 70 yards for a touchdown run.
Yeah, it was a play that fooled the Fords defense. They really thought that that was going to be an inside run, but Springfield showed again how they're able to diversify their play calling and get these big plays.
First and 10 for the Cougars, and they'll give it on a handoff over the left side. That time, I can assure you it was Valerio.
Yes, that was definitely Valerio.
Gain of about 4 on the play.
It's going to be 2nd and 6 here for the Springfield Cougars.
They go again, 2 backs, 1 receiver, and it looks like a tight end. So they will rush it. And he is stuffed. I think that was TJ Valetti on that one.
Big 3rd down here for the Cougars. I wonder if it gets to 4th down, if they're going to go for it, but I would guess they'd punt. Take the safe option.
It definitely depends on how many yards they have left. If they have
Yes.
2 yards to go, or maybe 3 even if they feel very confident in their offense, which they should. And it looks like they're going with the wing T here with 1 receiver. And they are looking to throw. They have a man on the numbers on the right side. That's Valerio. And he goes all the way down to about the 25.
Oh, there's a flag on the play. This one might be coming back.
We're waiting for the call here. It does look like they will be moving back.
It's going to be a legal man downfield. That's going to bring it back. It's going to be 3rd down, replay the down. That was a pass play. It was a great flat route there by Valerio, but the offensive lineman can't go past 5 yards on passing plays. So maybe that Springfield O-line just got a little bit too far downfield. It's going to be 3rd and 10 here for Springfield, which is definitely a harder play than 3rd and 5.
Absolutely. The Fords have to put up here if they want a chance.
Springfield may be going for potentially an inside handoff, or not inside handoff, outside handoff, because that has worked so well today.
All of their plays have worked some percentage of the time.
Oh, and it's going to be a double pass.
Flea flicker caught on the left side. Meniere's in coverage, but it will be caught by Neville.
That was a very creative play call. That was a jet sweep. Fords definitely thought that was the outside run that Springfield has been using, but
that is what we call in the business a dagger.
It was TJ Valetti that threw the ball. That is a play that you'd see out of the Lions and Dan Campbell. I mean, they love running trick plays, and looks like Springfield has been able to use trick plays to trip up Haverford.
I definitely wasn't expecting that. I saw
Very creative.
Valetti take that one, and he just stopped running, and I was so confused.
And Valetti gets the ball there on that handoff, and he's stuffed at the 10-yard marker. So it's gonna be 2nd and 10.
Big series upcoming for the Fords. Have a chance to hold Springfield to 3.
It's going to be a pitch to the left side. Valetti is going to fight for first down, but it looks like he was just short. That was a fake jet sweep, too. Springfield's got amazing plays here tonight. Very tripping up Haverford.
About 5:15 on the clock now. Here's a handoff left side. Valerio. Looks like he's got the first down.
They're going to have the ball now inside the red zone. Looking to go up 2 touchdowns here with 4:50 left on the clock. This one may be out of reach for the Fords.
I think if the Cougars score here, it's going to be real tough for the Fords to come back from it.
It's going to be 2nd and 4 here. Maybe 2nd and 3.
It will be 2nd and 4.
Springfield's going to have 2 wideouts.
Same formation they've been running. They're going to hand it out to Cole, and he is looking towards the end of the sticks, and he has got it. So 1st and goal for the Cougars, and they have a chance to put this one away with under 4 to play.
Springfield's got 1st and goal here. I mean, they've just been able to drive the ball down the field very efficiently and just exploiting this Haverford defense.
This one's going to go over the right side, looking towards the end zone, but being about a yard short. I want to say Valerio, but I got to make sure. That is Valerio.
It's going to be a timeout on the field, I believe, by the Fords.
We're going to take a break. The Cougars knocking on the door. We'll be right back.
We're back here. 2nd and 4 for Springfield. Or sorry, 2nd and 1. And it looks like it's going to be just a yard short.
They're calling him short.
Hopkins stops
Great stop by the Fords defense, but it is still 3rd down.
You're
On
calling
the 2.
another timeout, I'm pretty sure. And we'll be right back again.
And we're back. 3rd and goal from the 1 for the Cougars, and they're looking like they will just go with the keeper, and they do. Ford's trying to stop them. That defensive line giving all they can. We're waiting for the call. No good.
Gonna be short again.
So 4th down. This Ford's defense really picking up steam. It's gonna be, this is very pivotal. 3 minutes left on the clock.
Wonder if Springfield might veer away from that inside QB sneak. Might go for an outside handoff to fool up the Fords D-line.
So if they don't get it here, the Fords will have about 3 minutes to drive down the field.
Starting from the 1, 99 yards to go. It'd be a very difficult drive, but you never know. It's a very pivotal play call from the Fords here. Springfield.
I don't think going up the middle is the play here for them.
Yeah, I believe that they're going to go with an outside jet sweep. And I think it might fool the Fords up just a bit.
Because that interior of the Fords defensive line is so good. I mean, that's definitely their strong point.
Yeah, and Springfield has that wide out. They might be looking for that outside handoff, and
that'll do it. They go in for the touchdown.
Tanner call. It looked to be a... Oh, and there's a flag thrown. It might be
excessive
celebration, yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct. It won't take away the touchdown, though, so... Yeah, it is an unsportsmanlike conduct play. This will bring their extra point back a bit, but still, Fords will be down 13 or 14 points. So, with 2:47 left. Even if they do score a touchdown immediately, they'll have to go for an onside kick, recover it, and then drive down the field again.
Score twice in under 3 minutes.
Very difficult to do, especially away with the away crowd.
The Fords fought hard for this one, though. I mean, Springfield, one of the best teams, if not the best team in the Central League. And the Fords stood their ground until, the 4th quarter where they kind of petered out. But definitely something that they should be proud of.
Yes. That pivotal drive off of the interception was maybe... Oh, and that one was tipped a bit, but...
Still good.
Go in, yeah. As I was saying, that drive after the interception for the Fords was definitely a marquee moment, as they weren't able to score going into half, so it may have just petered out their momentum and just allowed Springfield to take over this ball game.
Yeah, that drive off of the interception, I think you said it best, that if they score there, it's a completely different game.
Yeah, Springfield would have been coming into the second half with a deficit, but, I mean, Springfield's offense has just been amazing. They've gotten yards and scores from every single type of play, outside run, inside run.
It does
pass.
seem like it's always if, right?
Yeah.
But there's nothing they can do about it now. The defense had a couple good plays against the Cougars offense, but they couldn't string enough together for a definitive stop. I don't
Yeah.
think they punted once.
Yeah. And this, the unsportsmanlike conduct's going to move the kickback to the 25-yard line.
A low line drive. Meneres catches it at the 25, and he is going to run into some trouble at the 35, and that is where he will be brought down. So
Fords will start their offensive drive here. Most likely going to be some passes, but never know.
the score makes it seem like it was less close of a game than it was. I mean, throughout 3 quarters, this was a back-and-forth slugfest, and, you know, the Fords, I think, just gave out first.
Yeah, Springfield, as we've said multiple times, Springfield's offense just couldn't be stopped. I mean, and their defense, too, has been able to get these crucial TFLs on these triple options when Liam Taylor's been out of the game.
And here's Kilpatrick breaking away across midfield. And a big play for the Fords to start off their drive.
They're going to play some hurry-up offense here as they have to.
2.5 to play left in the game.
Minier out wide, too.
Kilpatrick takes it again. He's looking to throw. He's got a man downfield. And he overthrows Yez.
That'll stop the clock, though.
And there was the separation there, but just barely unable to execute.
Forwards lined up in the wishbone offense. It's going to be a pitch out to Klein. Fights for the first down. Hurry up offense once again. Two wide out for the Fords. It'll be Yez and Minier. They're most likely going to look to pass. And
Flag thrown.
it's going to be a false start on the Fords. It's going to set them back a bit.
It's going to be 3rd and about 6.
A minute 48 left to go. Looks like the Fords are going to go back in that pistol formation with 2 wideouts, Yez and Minier. It's a pass. Kilpatrick looking for his options, and they're going to blow play dead. Not sure what happened.
Trying to look for the call. Was there a penalty marker thrown?
Not sure.
I don't believe so.
I think they just blew the whistle in the middle of the play. Not sure what was the reason of that, but
It will remain 3rd and 8. Regardless, Doc seems upset. I mean,
they're going to add 4 seconds to the clock.
Ford's trying to make one last push here. If they score here, they can maybe try an onside kick and see where it goes from there, but they got to get to the end zone first.
Yep.
Klein in motion. Kilpatrick running to his right. He's going to throw. Deep downfield looking for Minier, and it's just short. So it'll be 4th and 6.
This play is going to decide the game here. And the game's already slipped out of the Ford's hands, but this play could be the dagger here for Springfield. Kilpatrick looking for the throw. He'll throw it to
Looking
Maneris.
for Maneris over his head, and I think that's going to do it. The Cougars just have to take a couple knees.
It'll be the Ford's second loss of the season, but it was a great game here today.
Yeah, they fought until the end, but you know, Springfield's offense just doesn't. You know, they seem unstoppable. They seemed unstoppable here today. They're going for win number 7 on the season, and it's a big one for them as Haverford is really one of their only challengers in the Central League so far.
At the end of the season, though, they'll have Strathaven to play, and that's
going to be crucial.
A good game, as Springfield and Strathaven have developed a sort of rivalry here in the past couple years.
So they'll take the knee, run the clock down as much as possible, and continue. The Fords fought hard, but at the end of the day, it's night, and they just were one step short of getting it done.
Got to give props here today to Liam Taylor, who I think we give props to every game because of just his dominant performance on both sides of the ball. Being a great linebacker and an even better running back who has shown great resilience. He took at least three defenders to tackle him today on almost every play. So,
and this is probably going to be the last one, the last knee taken by the Cougars. They do take the knee here, and that will do it. The Fords showed up. Their offense came out with a bang, and they kept pace for a long time, but ultimately just not enough. Springfield in the second half was dominant on both sides of the ball, and they come out with the win 35-21. I don't think the Fords should be too upset about this one, though.
Yeah, it was a great game overall, and I mean, once again, they showed perseverance the entire game.
They were the underdogs, too.
Yeah, but Springfield was just the better team overall.
All right, our mic's cut out. Can you hit the power button on the road again? Sorry, it looks like our mic's cut out there.
Out there a bit. Sorry, but we are going to head out. Thank you for joining us tonight here at Springfield. I am Grant Laniak, joined here by
Jack Keaveney. I hope we see you next time. We're out on the call. I think we got a game Monday, so stick around for that one.
Roll Fords.
Roll Fords.